What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Christian here again with another video, and this time I got news for you. I want you to pay close attention because Spike has shadow patched the game yet again, and if you don't believe me, I want you to explain this right here. Opponent has forfeited the match, and that's a new addition. When an opponent quits out of the match, you don't get an error message. You get a message that you won the match, and you get a win screen. And then I press start to see if I could forfeit the next match, but it doesn't seem like it's available on the menu. I think you just have to close out of the game. Now, just like all shadow patches, they usually mess with a couple mechanics at a time, but don't tell anyone. So I started testing a couple things, and I noticed that rush combos have been slightly sped up again. In the DLC 2 patch, they slowed everything down and they stiffened up the movement like I mentioned. No one else was talking about that. Only on this channel was I talking about that, and it was because they wanted to fix tracking. Tracking was terrible before the patch in DLC 2, and now it seems like they've loosened up that stiffness and sped the rushes back up, and they don't go off track. So it seems like they fixed the tracking, which is pretty nice. And so like I said in my video, Spike put the game on shackles so they could fix it, but now it seems like they're lifting the shackles back off like I mentioned they should do in my previous couple videos. Okay, so the shackles are slowly coming off the game again, and now because Zebra's Dash is buffed, rushes are back to being useful and track well. The game is feeling a lot more like the base game, like I said in my other video, right? So it seems like they're going in the right direction. Now, sweep resets are still in the game, and my kicks are still bugged on my favorite character Bootanks here, so they haven't fixed everything, but I'm actually hopeful that the game is gonna become better over time because it seems like they are doing some work behind the scenes to make the game better, which is great. But overall, I do need to test some things out because neutral is going to change yet again. It's crazy, but at this point it's like the 6th or 7th time we had to adapt to changes, and I do notice the player base evolving in real time. Okay, people are going to be placing a greater emphasis on Dragon Dash movement overall, and sidestep battles are becoming less and less important. And with this buff to rush attacks and a lack of perception out of block, remaining mobile is going to be the new wave, and you heard it here first, guys. And if you want to stay up to date on the changes of Sparking Zero, you're gonna want to sub to my channel because no one else is talking about this. They just post content about how good they are at the game, but they don't actually talk about the changes in the game. They don't actually, analyze the game for you or even show you how to get better at the game. So sub right now because I'm gonna be testing out all these changes starting tomorrow, and I'm gonna bring it to you guys. Now, as far as what I think they should do next, definitely they need to eliminate sweep resets like I said and fix all the bug movesets in the game. And in my opinion, damage scaling should be toned down as well. That's another shackle that they put on the game, similar to the stiffness of combos, and I could see them lift that one off on the next patch. Okay, so they went a little overboard by placing the game completely on shackles, but like I said, they're slowly toning down all those nerfs to get the game in a balanced state. Okay, because in the base game everything was just so unbalanced, it was a mess. So they had to bring some structure to the game so that they could find the right balance between the damage of high DP characters, for example, and low DP characters. So if we could see that damage scaling be toned down, some of those characters that I said in my previous video that basically are hitting with pillow hands could be seen again being played in quick play and other game modes. I'm also glad that they're addressing mechanical issues before they release the rank reset, because we don't want another rank mode plagued by bad mechanics and then we have to adapt to mechanical changes halfway through the rank reset, right? So I'm glad that they're addressing this now so that we can have a consistent ranked mode with consistent mechanics. Also, they should allow us to forfeit matches through the menu, not just quit the game, especially for DP battle, because DP battle sometimes halfway through the match, you know you're gonna lose the match and you would like to forfeit the match so that you could hop into another one. But right now, the only way to do that would be to quit and close the game, which in my opinion is not a good answer. So they should just allow another option of forfeiting the match through the menus. Okay, so that should be implemented next as well. And of course, they need to extend DP battle time to allow the matches to end and not worry so much about the win condition. And maybe add a 3v3 mode or other game modes to the game, of course, but that will be done in the future. But as of right now, they're just doing mechanical changes in shadow patches. And as you know, if you don't know what a shadow patch is basically when they change the game kind of in secret without telling us. They change slight mechanical changes, for example, combos, side steps, strength, and stuff like that. So right now we just got a shadow patch. Today is June 1st at about 3 a.m. and I'm gonna test out the changes starting tomorrow. So my raw first impressions is that the game actually plays a lot more like I always wanted it to play, with a shift more towards movement and offensive gameplay. It's not perfect, but in my opinion it's heading in the right direction. So you know, Sparking Zero there might be hope for Sparking Zero yet if we just stick with it a little bit longer, or even come back to it a little bit later. But as of right now, I think the devs are taking this opportunity in between DLCs to kind of figure out what they want the mechanics to be before they do a rank reset and just continue with the game. And if you like this video, go ahead and like and sub, because I'm coming with more analysis similar to this. And peace out.